Hello and welcome back. So, it's time to select our proficiency level. Now, yet again for this playthrough, I'm going to be playing on standard difficulty. At some point, I will endeavour to complete the game on expert, but that day is not today. So, welcome to the age of the great guilds. Rise, son of Signa. It is the dawn of your 17th year. I am sent by the elders to summon you. The High Council awaits your presence in the sanctuary. A messenger nymph. Never seen one so bright before. One of the elders must have woven it. Better get down to the village. Right, as you can see, this, like I said before, this version isn't voiced, so I'm going to be speaking with some form of acting, possibly, maybe, all the different parts. So, yeah, give me some leeway on this. I'm not much of a voice actor. The last leaf of the year. Dawn. So, as I've said before, this is the closest version you can currently get of the original DOS release of the game. But the one thing it has got is improved graphics, which of course, as you can probably guess, most people appreciate. And this soundtrack. I mean, listen to this soundtrack. We only got to hear little snippets of it in the Steam version, and you know, this is just something else. Definitely deserves the title of one of the best video game soundtracks. It's Swan Lake. Well, that's what it's based on. Okay, so I have tried doing this bit before, and my my text speed was so fast I couldn't actually read the tapestries. So let's see if this works now. Start off with the green tapestry. This section of the long tapestry. The threads describe the creation of the world and the passage of the first two shadows. Okay, I'll try to read it as it is on the screen, but sometimes my brain won't quite function that well. Here is another section of the long tapestry. The pattern shows the rise of the guilds and the story of the Weaver's founding. Of course, as most fans of this game, you could probably know the text by heart. I know large chunks of it by heart. This is the last section of the long tapestry. It illustrates the decline of the guilds and the gathering of a third shadow. Odd, the end of this tapestry is torn completely off. Ooh, elder music. Looks as if the elders are busy. Wouldn't want to interrupt. You have heard the findings of the High Council, Dame Hetchel. What have you to say in your defence? I have no defence or excuses, Elder Atropos. My actions speak for themselves. No defence? Not the slightest remorse? This reckless defiance is intolerable. Why do you disobey us, Hetchel? You have always upheld the rules of membership to the letter. Tell us what it is in your heart. The boy must be told truth about his birth, Elder Clothos. His talent awakens. Soon he will wield the power of weaving, whether we choose to guide him or not. We dare not desert Bobbin now. Stubborn old fool. The secrets you have revealed to Cygnus' son may be turned against us. That is why his training was forbidden by this council. Enough, Lucky Sis. We need not explain our decisions. It grieves me to see many years of faithful service end in this disgrace. The wisdom of this council may not be questioned. That is the final rule of membership. Another one of your students, Lady Cygna, learned the terrible price of defiance in this very chamber 17 years ago. Better that you had heeded that lesson. My destiny is in your hands, elders. Our hands are empty, Hetchel. Gaze once more upon the great loom, if you would know your destiny. For behold, that destiny is upon you. A swan's egg? Curious destiny. That draught has never failed before. Hark! I hear a cry! Outside! The guild is under attack! Who dares desecrate the loom of the weavers? This is the work of the demon boy. Kill it while you still can, Atropos. Cursed forever be the name of Cygna's son, the loom child, Bobbin Threadbare. Oh, wonderful. Everyone's flown away. No explanations, no goodbyes. Why do they always leave me behind? And we are in control again. So, what's the first thing we have to do? Let's get this distaff. Feels heavier than it looks. The same 4 threads the swan spun on the elders. They're still echoing in the room. Oh, so let's look at Hetchel's egg. Oh. It's trying to open. So, let's try and open it. Now, if you heard the audio drama, you'll know that Bobbin already knows the pattern of opening from the as taught by Hetchel in game time last night. So let's try ECED. Yay! Thank goodness you're still here. Mother Hetchel, is that you? You know perfectly well it's me. I saw you watching us. What's been happening here, Hetchel? The whole village has flown away. I hoped the swan might come to save you. I never expected her to weave such mischief as this. Save me? From what? From the elders. They were going to turn you into a swan, as they tried to do to me. Looks as if a signet was the best they could manage with these old bones. Why do the elders want to get rid of me? I haven't broken any rules. They fear you, Bobbin. Why should anyone be afraid of me? Ever since you came into our world, the elders have watched chaos spread across the pattern of the loom. They believed, hoped, that your birth was the cause of this chaos, and the order might return if you were banished. But the elders are banished, and you are still here. This could only mean one thing. The pattern is failing of its own accord. Soon it will come to an end, and with it, all that is hemmed into its threads. A third shadow is nigh. But is there any way to stop it? Stop chaos? The elders thought they could. Now they know better. So should you. But if we can't stop chaos, what can we do? We can embrace it or escape. The swan has rescued the rest of our guild from the coming time of darkness. The way before us is now clear. We must find out where our flock has flown and join them if we can. You've already found the elder's distaff. Good. Never let it out of your grasp. You won't be able to weave very much without it at first, I expect. But as you gain practice, more and more of its power will reveal itself to you. As long as the distaff remains in your hands, I'll know that you are safe. If you ever lose it, take heart. I'll come to help you if I can. Leave this island, Loom child. It's too small for you now. Your destiny lies beyond the sea. Mother Hetchel, where are you going? To follow the swans. I wish I knew why everyone keeps calling me Loom child. So, that's a much more in-depth explanation than we originally got in the Steam version. Yes, I'm going to spend a large portion of this game comparing it to the version they currently have on Steam. Yes, I know. Probably shouldn't, but I can't help it. So, Mother Hetchel said, let's get off the island, so let's get off the island. We don't want to be stuck here for the rest of our lives. It'd be a bit lonely. Come on. You have to keep nudging him along. So, this is still a first point-and-click adventure game. So, first rule is look everywhere. Let's see what's in here. Blackness. Nope. People ought to clean up after themselves. Yep, so there's nothing to see here unless we can find a lamp or something. Right, a little bit of explanation for people who haven't seen my first LP. What we have in our hand and what is now visible at the bottom of the screen is called a distaff. It's what the weavers use to weave patterns of influence into their surroundings. Now, Bobbin has learnt the basic threads from Mother Hetchel in defiance of the elders, and that's the three notes you can see here. They're musical notes, C, D and E. And as you gain experience and as you hit key points in the game, you will get different notes. And along with that, different threads. Now, here we go. Let's look at this. Ugly green. There's a book on the table. This is the Book of Patterns that Hetchel used to let me read sometimes. Better take it with me. Now, in the Steam version, you couldn't take it with you. I don't know why. I don't know why they decided not to make it takeable, considering you need your book of patterns, and anyone playing the game, I will put a file, I'll upload a file for you to print a PDF of the file onto of the book of patterns, which you can use to track your progress. That kind of came out wrong. So, always a good idea to hover over everything, because as you hover, it will show you items of interest. So, first one is this flask. Let me just find the right draft that we're about to... Oops! Okay. Now that looked like emptying, so I've just got to find it in my sheet. There we go. So let's do it again. G, D, D, E. So, G, D, D, E. That's emptying. Now, if for example you wanted to fill, you can just go E, D, D, G. Most of the threads are actually have the ability to go backwards, so you can go forwards with them and backwards. Oh, it's bubbling. C, D, C, D. That's dyeing. That's... I really should have got little post-it notes. Let's have a look. There we go. So, let's click on it again and practice it. C, D, C, D. C, D, C, D. As you can see, that's another one that you can do backwards. So, let's try dyeing this sheet. C, D. And now that's green. I changed the colour. So, let's make this wall, say, make it white again. DC, DC. Looks better in white. So, there we go. Now, let's see what else is around. Let's head into the woods. There we go. If anyone asks what I'm doing, I actually am just looking at the next spell. There we go. Oh, come on. Into the woods now. Okay. So, there's these rather conspicuous holes. So let's have a look. Oh, there's an owl in there. So let's have another look at these holes. Oh, CD. Look in this hole. C, D, D. And there's another big hole is here. Oh, this one's empty. Okay, well we can keep going this way. Oh, there's an owl. And he seems to be... There's a lot of gravestones here. And what's in here? Something here, you can see its eyes. Oh, ouch. Oh, bugger. Oh, poor rabbit. Though, I'll give him this. That rabbit looks a lot bigger than that owl could be able to carry. The view from the cliff is better. In memory of Lady Signa Threadbare, destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea, to where I wait upon the shore of wonder, on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder. Now, this is a hint of what we have to do. But for the moment, let's go back and have a look at those owls, because I bet the owl that was on that gravestone is now in this hole. So, the day the sky is opened. Looks like all the holes are full now. Yeah. C, D, D, C. Now, a lot of the patterns in this game have there's more than one pattern that can be generated, series of notes that can be generated for each thread. So, say for example, I was playing on expert, and because expert, you don't get any visual clues, you just get the clues from the music. You have to pick it up by ear. You couldn't just copy it down from standard and just expect that those are the threads that are going to come up in expert. I think there's two or three for each one, so within reason it shouldn't be that difficult to, if you have a list, if you've played it through a few times, to just have a list and keep trying it, but you know, kind of against the spirit. But yeah, so it's not as simple as that. So let's look at these seagulls. Oh, obviously they want something opened, so let's see. Well, this could be opening, so it's E, D, E, C. Oh, no. Or is it E, C, E, D? Could be E, C, E. Oh, there's me. That's more like it. Minor fail there. Well, that's some happy seagulls anyway. So let's head back to survey. Yes, you can get from the sanctuary to the pier there very easily. So let's head in here, as this is the last one we haven't been in, and now we have the ability to see in the dark. So that's C. Oh, C, D, D, C. This is one of the few patterns that cannot be shown backwards. Aha! Right, does anyone say Rumpelstiltskin? Because what we have here people ought to clean up after themselves is gold and straw. This pile hasn't been spun yet, so we're spinning gold into thread. So there you have it, boys. Rumpelstiltskin was not some nasty, boys and girls. Rumpelstiltskin was not some nasty little dwarf. He was a weaver trying to make money for themselves. Which makes you wonder why they ever bothered to come to the mainland and here we go. And sell their cloth anyway, when they could just, well, turn straw into gold. But, you know, maybe we're going to need the straw. So, let's see what this does. Spinning wheel. The old wheel is pretty squeaky. D, E... Oh, look like D, E, D, C. I'll have a look at that now. Let's test that. So, D... No, it would help if I picked the right one. Let's click off it. There we go. D, E, D, C. Yay! Yes. For people wondering why I've spent my whole time wandering around doing all these silly things, it's basically you need to learn and then practice these all of these little chores to get the F key. And with that done, I think we've picked up all the patterns that we can find on Loom Island, so let us depart. Now, they said the sky shall open, And if you notice, when we clicked on the sky earlier, Bobbin said that the view was better from the cliff. So let's go up here and open the sky. So E, C, E, D. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. No, I don't think this was a good idea. Oh shit. Bobbin, you okay up there? And the seagull has eaten all his food. Oh yay, Bobbin's alive! Is it over now? Okay, so we've done that. As you can see, the tree has been split asunder. I'm going to leave the video there. In the next video, we shall make our way to the Shore of Wonder. So says the poem. So, ta-ta for now. See you soon.